Hello and welcome to Angela's Busy Bees Garden and Homestead. And today I will be planting some Kennebec white potatoes in this raised bed. And what I've done is I've gone on and dug my hole as deep as I possibly could and added some fertilizer to the hole. And I will be adding a little bone meal because the bone meal, of course, has lots of phosphorus, and any type of vegetable that has a bulb, such as onions, radishes, beets, they all love phosphorus, and it helps their growth and development. But also in this bed, you'll notice that I have some parsley and also thyme, and these are all beneficial vegetables. They complement each other. They help the potatoes to grow well and taste well at the same time. And also I will be adding lettuce to this bed. And so I have not placed a hole here or over here where my bags of potatoes and the phosphorus is located. I'm going to reserve those areas for lettuce. And so that is called companion planting. And so as I've stated, I've dug a hole as deep as I could, and I will be dropping my seed potato. And as I've stated, this is a 4-pound bag of the Kennebec seed potato. I purchased this from the Tractor Supply for $5.99. And so some people will cut their potatoes and allow them to callus over. But I'm not going to do that. Last year I planted them whole and I had a very good result. And so I'm going to do the same thing I did last year. And you want to place it in the hole as far as you can with the eyes up, and then cover it with soil. And as it grows, you want to continue to cover with soil, or you can cover it with some straw, and that will allow the potatoes to grow under the soil without exposing itself to sunlight. Because if your potatoes reach sunlight, they'll turn green, and at that point, they're not good for you to eat. And so I have four more holes that I'm adding these potatoes to. And some people say you don't have to worry whether or not the eyes are up or down, that it will find itself where it needs to be. And I totally agree with that. But since I'm only planting a few potatoes in this bed, it's very simple for me to take the time and then point the eyes upward so that it will start off with proper positioning from the start. Push them in as far as you can and then cover them with soil. Now I have had potatoes to start sprouting from potatoes that I've purchased from the grocery store, and some people will go on and plant them as well, and they'll get potatoes from it, but it's recommended that you use seed potatoes because the potatoes purchased from the grocery stores, they've been sprayed with a chemical to keep them from sprouting so quickly, so that you can get them home before they start sprouting. But seed potatoes nonetheless are prepared for the purpose of home gardeners, for you to go on and plant in your backyard, on your homestead, and as I am in my raised bed. You can also do the same thing with potatoes in a bag, in a pot, and I've grown several last year in pots, but my best result was from the ones that I planted in this raised bed. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to wait a couple of more weeks before I plant my lettuce in this bed, and it won't bother the potatoes at all, because by the time I start harvesting off of the lettuce, the potatoes would not be ready as of yet. In fact, this particular brand of potato, the Kennebec, it takes about 90 days, and so they won't be ready until late summer. But by that time, I would have already harvested all of my lettuce out of here, and I would have harvested from the parsley and the thyme numerous times. So I'm not waiting a whole 90 beds, a whole 90 days, to receive food from this raised bed. By incorporating companion plants, I'm also able to harvest from this while waiting on the potatoes. So that is another good reason why you should do companion planting, because some things, of course, take longer than others. But you can still get use of your bed and harvest from it while waiting on something that may take a longer period of time to be harvested. But thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you all have a safe and wonderful day. God bless you so much. Bye-bye.